design paper, and Cabinet Portfolio holder is Jane Kelly in the renamed portfolio of Regeneration and Public Health. Councillor Kelly.
Thank you, Leader. Yes, as you've mentioned, regeneration forms a very large part of my portfolio, and we have two geographical areas in Bournemouth of focus, Boston and West Howe, both of which are moving forward and achieving successes and improvements in all those different themes. Both projects are also very much long-term, and we will expect to see updates and refreshes of our commitments to those projects every few years as things move on. So it gives me so much pleasure today to present this paper as it brings before you the appendix that you can see, or I have a differently put together version of it, Active by Design. This document has been many months in the making and has involved members of the West Howe community putting their hearts and minds together to find out exactly what their area has to offer and where it needs improvement. Walking under a huge umbrella in the pouring rain became a lifestyle for these ambassadors of West Howe, along with our officers, the police and the Design Council representatives. They didn't give up until every street, park and alleyway had been scrutinised, and after many workshops and discussion, this vision for physical regeneration has now been produced from the results. They should be really proud of the way that they've worked together for the benefit of where they live. So we can see in the executive summary on the paper, the vision established in the document is as follows. Over the next 10 years, a series of transformational changes will take place, making West Howe feel safer and more attractive for all, and enhancing the health, well-being and local pride. The people of West Howe will be engaged in the transformations and in the longer-term care and maintenance of the neighbourhood. I'd also just like to mention in the reasons for recommendations, just below there, it says here, approving the document is the first key step in enabling the vision to be delivered. It will build confidence in West Howe, where many people were engaged with the production of the vision. And I feel that's very, very important. So the recommendations that we have here today are three. The first is to approve the document, West Howe Vision for Physical Regeneration, supporting the principles contained in it. Support the delivery of the projects that can be quickly implemented, including the experimental road closure of Cunningham Crescent, and other schemes to encourage cycling in and through West Howe in support of the vision. And the third recommendation is to request officers to bring forward detailed costed projects to deliver against the vision, which of course we must do moving forward. So I would like to put that to Cabinet and seek its recommendation.
I believe Deputy Leader, you wish to second this paper.
Thank you, Leader. I do. I'm very pleased to support this paper, which demonstrates our ongoing commitment from this administration to the people of West Howe. It follows on from a lot of work that we're very familiar with around Boston, but it really shows that we are no less committed to the people of West Howe. And I'm especially pleased by the thought that's been given in the work that's gone on to the young people and families of the community. Children in the area are now attending good and outstanding schools. Couldn't avoid mentioning that, sorry. But this provides a real vision and a future for the thriving community, which we hope will benefit from all that.
Thank you, Deputy Leader. Are there any questions from member of the Cabinet? Any questions or comments from members on the Cabinet? Councillor Green.
Thank you very much, Leader. I just wanted to draw attention, because Councillor Kelly did, to the experimental closure of Cunningham Crescent to traffic. And in my new role, that's something which I've also been involved. I'd like to specifically stress my support for that idea. It will give the opportunity for an opening up and a reclaiming of that area for the community, that specific area around Cunningham Crescent. And I think that it could potentially be the sort of model that we would want to look at elsewhere in the borough. So I'd just like to put that on record. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Green. Councillor Mrs. Finer.
I
I've got a question to ask, Leader, and that is, first of all, I think it's a brilliant document, and it's really readable, and it's very clear what you're setting out. And how is this document going to be circulated amongst the residents of West Howe?
Thank you, Councillor Violet. Well, in this format, which is quite easy to look, to read and take around, there are very many in the library, in the Henry Brown Centre, the children, you know, all of the public places in West Howe, and there are also some in the town hall, and probably in our other libraries.
They'll be available.
Yes, they're very readily available.
I think to add to that, two things. The first is to say that the continuation of public consultation on a regular basis is going to be crucial to the implementation strategy, because without that, without the support of the local community, it won't mean anything. And so we've got to be absolutely clear that we're going to do that. And the second is to continue the comparison that Deputy Leader made between the initiatives that we've made in Boscombe and those that we are looking to achieve in West Howe. There's a lot of similarity between our approaches to both parts of the town, even though the challenges are quite different between the two areas. And I know the portfolio holder, Councillor Kelly, is very conscious that we need to take it forward in that way if we're going to be successful. If there are no other questions or comments, we'll go straight to the vote. All those in favour, please indicate.
That's unanimous.
Thank you very much.